Hi, dear, sweet, wonderful, sweet souls here on TikTok. I'm going live here today on TikTok and on YouTube. And I'm learning. Remember, I'm learning. So I keep needing to remind myself that TikTok is a wonderful platform that I'm new on and really learning. But YouTube has been my long time go-to awesome platform forever. And when I get in here and start talking to you guys here on TikTok, I forget about my YouTube people, and I don't want to do that anymore. My YouTube people are just as important as you, my lovely TikTok people. So come on in and let's see how you're doing. This is Freedom Friday. And for me, being retired, every day's a freedom day, but particularly Friday, because everyone else, I feel the energy of everyone else being excited because it's Friday. It's their end of their work period. It's their time for they're looking forward to going out and do stuff. And go ahead and flip this around. So, yes, come on in, huh? Stardust, always we are and have always been Stardust. I love that name. Thank you so much for showing up. Your special place in my heart. But all my dear friends here, anyway, you're all beautiful star soul people. So why not say your name is Stardust? I love it. I love it. I love it. So I wanted to talk to you for a minute about Freedom Friday. But since I'm retired, every day is a freedom day for me. Now, it didn't used to be because I was really concerned about how well my money is going to stretch. And when I first retired, I was used to working all the time, and so that took some adjustment. Now, I don't know if you're retired or wanting to retire or looking at retirement or have already retired a long time ago and are gotten used to the swing of it. But when I first retired, because I'm so used to working so hard, it was I always had to go do something. I retired to do my own programs and my own courses and my own mentoring. And so I just worked for some money, but not enough to offset the bundle of money I had to retire on. So as the years passed, the money passed, kept going down and down and down. Now I kept learning, I kept growing of how to be me and how to show up as true, authentic me, being an introvert and being an empathic person, super sensitive. I don't know if any of you are that way. So when I would go out into the corporate world and deal with all the male energy, and it's nothing wrong with male energy, but it can be overwhelming for someone that's not mature enough and been through enough life experiences to not let it affect you. And even at that, it can still affect you and push you back. So come on in. Welcome. Where are you from? Where are you coming in from? I'm from the Gulf Coast area, Texas area. So we have good weather today, which is nice. But so I want to talk, retirement is a beautiful, precious thing when you don't have to stress out about your income, or you don't have to stress out about this is it. This is my packet of money, my little bag of money, and it's kind of like when you do something, you're dropping breadcrumbs along the way. This breadcrumb and this breadcrumb and this breadcrumb, and your little packet of money gets slower and slower and slower. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's go to Jack and the Beanstalk. What do you think? So Jack and the Beanstalk traded his cow, which gave them milk all the time, gave them cheese all the time, gave them everything they needed, basically, for a bag of beans. Now, how does that equate to us and looking at retirement? I don't know. I got into the story. I got to see if I can figure out a way to get out of it. Can you help me? How do you think it relates to us? And if you're looking at retirement. So you come away from retirement. Let me hear from you. Let me hear. One, are you wanting to retire? You're at that still job grind, and you really can't wait to retire. Or two, you've retired, and you're like, yeah, yip, 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 I'm retired. Now, what do I do now? Or you're one of those that's retired with a nice padding of money and are traveling everywhere with your family, with your spouse, doing everything you want to do. And money still's coming in for you somewhere, somehow. I'm not one of those lucky ones. And if you're one of those lucky ones, I so love you. That's wonderful. But if you need to be one of those lucky ones, you have to figure out a way where you can continue to make income without you working all the time. So that takes some adjustment when you're used to really, really, really working hard. It takes some adjustment to know you can actually make a really good 6 and 7 figure income pretty quickly by working 2 hours a day. Now that's a what? What are you saying? That makes no sense at all. Well, at first it doesn't. Until you start, we got cats in the kitchen, just jumping all over the place. Until you start going through the training, going through the learning, following the guidelines step by step. Do this, do that, do this. If you do this, you'll end up with this. If you do this, you'll end up with, if you don't do this, good luck to you. Back where I was, retired and all my money went away. So I'm excited, really excited that I'm doing this program now. And I just need to get in here and talk to you guys. Because it's scary at first. It was really scary for me at first. It's like, I spent so much money on so many different things. Come on in. Come on in. Let me know how you're doing. Come on in, YouTube. Tell me hi. I'll see how you're doing. But if you're like me, I was so looking forward to retirement. I couldn't wait to leave corporate. I couldn't wait to come home. And if I wanted to sleep late, I could. If I wanted to get up at 9 o'clock and go to an exercise program, I could instead of being at my desk. If I wanted to get in the car and go drive, I live in Texas, up Texas 5 hours and go visit a friend of mine, I could do that without scheduling that on a weekend. So there's so many things I was thrilled I could do. I just didn't realize that my plan to make an income so I could continue to do that had holes in it. It was a really pretty faulty plan. So it's kind of like, I'm so glad that finally I paid attention and looked at this Legacy Builder program, because I have so many courses and classes and programs that I've already created and are just sitting there in the vault, not being used. One of the first things I learned about in this program was that not only do you have done for your products that you can start to have available for anybody who wants to purchase them right away, which starts making your income, but you can add your own products. There's teachings in here that teach you how to build your course, how to do your product, how to market yourself, how to handle your email workflow for your own stuff. So it's like, okay, that's really the only reason I want to be in here, because I want to get my stuff out there. This is why I retired from corporate. And this is why I have no money, because I couldn't figure out how to get my stuff out there. But when I started working here with the Legacy Builder program, where you get all 4 of the income streams from the e-learning platforms, you have 4 different ideas, 4 different ways that you can start in here, and then each one expands more and more and more of the training that you're going to get. So when you get in the Legacy Builder program, there is bucketfuls of stuff in there that you can learn. You can't learn it all in a day. You can't learn it all in a month. You can't learn it all probably in 6 months or more, because they're always adding new stuff, which is awesome. So it's like, take your time. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. And now I'm one of those that, I'm a type A personality, so I want to do it all right now, and I'm just like everybody else. I want instant gratification. How did that work? Anytime you were going for a certification, or where you were going in school needing to learn something, or if you were doing something else that took a bit of time, you had to go through the learning curve, you had to practice it, you had to tweak it, you had to adjust it, even particularly as a coach. You have to learn how to be the right type of coach that communicates right with the people that you want to help. So your heart's in the right place. You want to help all of humanity because everyone needs your help, you think. But you have to start somewhere. So streamline it down and decide what kind of help was it what I have liked had years ago. I would love to have had a millionaire mentor that could have shown me step by step what to do in the done for you products that she provided for me that I didn't have to build, I didn't have to create, I didn't have to work on. All I had to do is learn how to market myself by following the 2-hour income earning workday. Now there's the catch. Income earning. Now you could spend 2 hours doing something, but why wouldn't you spend 2 hours, especially if you're retired and you want to retire, or you're working hard and you want to get rid of that working hard job because it's sucking the life out of you. It's taking you away from your family. It's taking you away from the things you want to really do. It's taking you away from the places you need to be. And it's putting you out there in an environment that you're not happy being in. Now, don't get me wrong. You probably like your coworkers and everything, but still, you're someplace not in your comfort zone. You're not in your house. You're not in your own place. You're working from someplace else, and you're working to make money for somebody else. You're not working to make money for you. Now, flip that and think about how would it be if you could work for you, you be your boss, work from where you chose to work from, work 2 hours focused on your income earning activities. 2 focused hours, and it can be split up throughout the day, but 2 hours daily, and then you just let it go. You get all those rocks off your back, you get the worry off of you don't have to carry the world on your shoulders anymore. Is that you? You like go around carrying the world on yourself? I have a family. I have to provide for this. I have elderly parents. I'm elderly. All these problems, and it just goes heavy, 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 heavy on your shoulders, right? So breathe and know that there's a better way. But you have to be open to looking at it. You have to be open to giving yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance that it's okay to look at something different, even though you've been burned 1,000,000 times before. What we're doing in the digital growth community has a strong, proven track record because the community, the people in our community keeps growing. We grow by 1,000 all the time. So when I first started here, we were like at, 16, maybe 15,000. We're 30,000 now. And I've only been in here 3 months, maybe 3 months. So that's rapid. You know why it's such rapid growth? It's the same way you could have rapid growth in your own income. It's because it's a $1 billion industry. E-learning platform, digital marketing. Did you know that? So if you're going to do something and you want to retire and you want to be happy in your retirement and you want to do exactly what you want to do when you want to do it in your retirement, you need to make an income that you don't have to worry about what the product is. Does that make sense? Hi, come on in. Glad you're here. Come say hi. So it's kind of like, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? So the e-learning platform with digital marketing, we do everything digital, and it's going to go more and more and more digital. So why don't you take a piece of that pie? Why don't you take a chance on yourself? Why don't you be at the early start of like when Google started way back when when you might have had the opportunity to invest in Google and you didn't. Or you might have had the opportunity to invest in whatever, the AT&T, whatever. This is how it's going to be. This is only going to keep growing. And for me, in my retirement ages, my retirement time, I can handle it like I want to. Because as I'm older with this retirement, it's like I get tired. But I don't have to get myself all stressed out anymore. I can handle easily my 2 hours. And then that's done. That's done. So my YouTube here, I'm telling my TikTok friends here, just went away. So for some reason it stopped all of its very young, which is what it's been doing. So I am again going to have to investigate that. It's like you do something once with technology and you got to do it again and again and again because it just decided to wake up different. But we're the same way. We wake up different. But I'm happy to know that for me, and I really want it for you too, can work 2 hours and have a fantastic income, have the rest of the day to do what you want to, and know that the 2 hours you put in already prior, like last week, last month, last 6 months ago, is working for you while you're off. It's summertime. What do you want to do this summer? I'm going to spend all next weekend with my kids at one of their lake houses with the whole family. I'm not going to worry about anything. I'll get my 2 hours in, but that's it. That's it. And I look forward to it. I like copy and paste. Did you know copy and paste is one of the things that we get in here to do? Copy and paste free ads. You don't pay for ads. You don't pay for marketing. You don't pay for any advertising. You just get out here and do it. We teach you how. We teach you all of this in the program. So it's kind of like, come join me. Come join me in my fun of having retirement. Come join me. And when I start traveling, I'll take you with me on my retirement travels. And I was going to tell you about the copy and paste ads. I've already been traveling. So when I copy and paste, I'm in Egypt this morning. I'm in Germany. I'm in France. I'm in Mexico. I'm in India. I am in Jakarta. I am in Russia. I am in UK. I have the best time copying and paste ads to all of those countries, all of those international locations, because I feel like I'm visiting there. I send my copy and paste ad with love and light and energy, knowing just the right person that needs to change their income situation and would love to retire from whatever they're doing can be part of this community with us. So I just want to remind you, we're still doing our 30K in 90-day sprint, and I still have room for 15 people that I really want to help. So come be with me. If you want to know more, just go right here. lovingmydailypay.com. lovingmydailypay.com. You'll get an email from me. And if you missed our awesome webinar yesterday, I will send you the link for the webinar so you can see more and more and more about why everyone is so passionate about this program, about what we're doing. So have an awesome Friday. Act like you're retired, like me, and go play for the rest of the day. And I'll see you Monday.